TYT reporter Jordan Chariton spoke to a Trump supporter at a rally recently, and he voiced a concern that I think many people on the far right actually have.
You think it's realistic that Muslim countries will work with us based on some of the comments he's made?
Those comments don't mean anything. They're just comments.
Well, to the Muslim people, it means something.
Oh, well, is it okay that the Muslims come in here and attack us and bomb us, and they're going to bring Sharia law in?
How are the Muslims going to bring Sharia law?
Well, there's Sharia law all over the United States. There are no-go zones in the United States where you can't go because Sharia law is taking over.
Where in the United States?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, but you listen to.
No, you feel very passionate about it, but where?
Sharia law is the antithesis of the U.S. Constitution, our values, our Christianity. Here we are, a country born on Christianity. We allow any religion to come in, but the Muslims are bringing Sharia law. It does not fit with.
Where is the no-go zones here? You mentioned there's no-go zones.
I can't tell you exactly.
It's a hunch?
Written down. No, it's not a hunch. It's not a hunch.
Well, that's a strong accusation to make.
And it's real. Okay, thank you for the time.
So you don't know where they are, though, right?
I don't know exactly where they are.
That was brilliant reporting from Jordan Chariton. See, he's doing what journalists are actually supposed to do, which is question people, be persistent, get answers. Now, in this case, obviously, he's talking to a doofus Trump supporter, but I don't doubt for a second that he would do the same thing with politicians. And what he's doing is exposing deep-seated ignorance. Like, a lot of people don't get it, but yeah, this is what some people genuinely fear. Like, this guy's, sitting there in his house in God knows where, fucking Nebraska or some shit, and he's like, the Muslims, oh my God, ISIS is coming! The jihadists are coming! Dude, what are you talking about? Okay, from numbers alone, let's only look at the numbers here. Less than 1% of the U.S. population is Muslim. And when you look at the opinion polls, they're actually very liberal. So, for example, we've discussed before on the show how I think it was Gallup, they did a poll of American Muslims, and they found that American Muslims reject violence against civilians more than any other group. Even atheists came behind Muslims. And who did the worst in that poll? Christians. They said in higher numbers, maybe sometimes we can do violence against civilians. Muslims said more than any other group. American Muslims said, no, never violence against civilians. And that's just one poll of many polls. I mean, they overwhelmingly, in Dearborn, Michigan, which has the highest Muslim population in the United States, they voted, I think it was 70% for Bernie Sanders in the recent primary there. This idea of like, Sharia law's coming! Sharia law, oh my God! No, it's not! No, it's not! It's nowhere near here! You're not in fucking Pakistan! You're not in Afghanistan! Now, is this to say, am I making the argument that Sharia law is good? Fucking of course not. It's horrific. It's theocracy. It's religious law. It's draconian. Of course it's not good. That's obvious. But he's concerned about it coming here when in reality, he should be concerned about Christian law, but he's not because that's what he's all about. So it's massively ironic that guys like him are like, oh my God, religious law is coming. Let's shove that aside so we can implement our religious law. I mean, we covered a story from, I think it was Oklahoma or Tennessee recently, where the same day that they banned Sharia law, because again, I'm sure you had to do that because there's so many Muslims trying to implement it there, and it's already illegal under the Constitution, jackass. They banned Sharia law at the same time that they decided to put the Bible in science class. This is your real religious attack on rights in America, is when you have creationism forced into the classes, the Bible forced into public school, you have women being told what they can and can't do with their body based on fundamentalist interpretations of Christianity. I mean, this is what's really happening in America. That guy has no clue that 32,000 people die in the U.S. every year from gun violence of all kinds. Homicides, suicides, accidents, mass shootings. 32,000 people. How many people die every year in America from Islamic terrorism? Not even 10. I mean, they don't care about facts. They don't. Now, again, is it a legit fear to care about, hey, I don't want ISIS or Al-Qaeda to sneak a nuke into Washington, D.C. or California? Sure, that's fair, but that wasn't what he was expressing concern over. He was saying, Sharia law's coming. No, it's not. It's not coming. It's nowhere around us. So what this is a bigot. This is a person who decided they're all bad, we're all good. They're going to come here and kill us? What does that mean? Any Muslim that comes here is going to kill us? The fucking Muslims who are already here are trying to kill us? I just told you, they voted for Bernie Sanders. They're in favor of peace according to polling data. I mean, this is the kind of far right-wing bigotry that we should all oppose, and we should realize that this is deep-seated ignorance, is what it is. It's, xenophobia, fear of the other, and wanting to make America great again by making America really, really white again.